By the way, little side note here, if you haven't already liked and subscribed to Ukulele Bang, please do so. I do all this stuff out the goodness of me heart, and I've got no friends. So please subscribe. Be your friend, please. Delicious donut, stolen from Mrs. Ukulele Bang, thanks to the powers of the Pink Panther theme tune, which we're going to learn today on the ukulele. So, let's get going into it. It's an interesting song, this one, written by Henry Mancini, I believe. Not quite sure what year it was, but a long, long time ago for the Pink Panther movie. And it is one of those kind of iconic melodies that everybody has to learn on their instrument, because it's going to come up at some point. Our version is, it's pretty simple. It's pretty much all single notes, apart from a little bit at the end. Let's go into it. And if you're new here, or if you're old here too, go to the description box below, click on the link, and you'll find the tablature for what we're about to go through down there. So we start off with this little part. Now this is very simple. We're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm using finger per fret. You don't have to. So I'm going from the C string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba 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 ba. What I'm also doing, you'll see you'll hear in the intro music there, I'm also adding in a little bit of percussion on the ukulele. I'm plugged in for the intro. Not plugged in now, but see a little. Even when you're not plugged in, a little nail tap, I think, on beats 2 and 4 when you can, sounds pretty cool. So I'm going 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Oh, etc. Right? So you can add those little nail wraps on the ukulele on beats 2 and 4 if you want to fill up a little bit of space. Notice that if you are plugged in, a little bit of reverb really makes this song come alive. And also, you're playing through it, play as dynamically as you can as well. Listen to the original for kind of cues on how to approach that. And that's your very first part. After we've done that, we're going to play it twice through this little part. Alright, and that's cool. Then we go into the main melody. I'll go to play it once through for your ear. And that's the end of our first line. Nothing too crazy there. You could use finger per fret for the whole thing. I'd recommend just make sure that whatever finger you use for any of these notes, make sure you've got another finger available for the next note. And if you do that, you can't go wrong. So I'm using fingers 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the C string, 2, 3 on the E string, 3, 4 on the C, back to 2, 3 in the A, then a 3, 2 on the E, and then a 3, 2 on the A string. Like any single note melody or any melody that you're playing, make sure you sing it as you're playing it in your head, and that will make sure that you're phrasing it correctly, rather than just going, oh. That sounds kind of cool, but don't do that, because people will kind of think that you're rubbish, so don't. After that, open 3 in the E string, 2, 1 on the A. Nothing mental here. And that's the next phrase. And that's the whole thing there, that first line. Pretty simple. Then we have this little phrase in here. Now, I'm going to show you 2 ways of doing it. You'll see 2 ways in the notation below. If you want to avoid doing any kind of hammer-ons and pull-offs, you can play open A string, 3-0 on the E string, 2 on the C string, open E string. Ba 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 ba. That kind of works okay. Right, it's quite fast to pick that way. What I do in the recording, and you'll see it in the notation below as well, I do a little kind of pull off thing here. I'll show you what I'm doing. That again in slow motion. I'm playing a 5, pull off 3, pull off open string, 2 on the C string, open E. So that 5-3 pull off on the E string, pull off to the open E string, 2 on the C, open A, E. Can't say letters today. Kind of cool, right? It's kind of swagger. That in context. It's nice. It's got a nice kind of legato vibe, those little hammer-ons and pull-offs. If you know what a hammer-on and pull-off is, by the way, you'll find things on Ukulelebang's channel that will help you in your pull-off hammer-on quests. But there we go. That's 2 ways of playing it. Either one's good. I like that one. Experiment with both, see which one suits you. Then we're going to do that whole thing again. Again, follow the notation below. It will guide you through the structure of the song. That happens again. Then we change the second ending. It's not too bad. 3 in the E string, 2 in the A string, 7, 6 on the A. That's 3 in the E, 2 in the A, 6, 7 on the A, 6 on the A. Been a long day. Too many donuts. You'd imagine I'd have a sugar rush after all that flipping sugar. Delicious, by the way, custard donuts. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who thought that was a good idea? They're a genius. They should get a Nobel Prize. Is there a Nobel Prize for food? That'd be fantastic if there was. Anyhow. And then... Third time lucky. We go back into that same structure. Doing that same thing we had earlier on. Again, notation below will guide you through. Then we come into the next section. Another walk up. You'll see it's called B, section. I call it section B in our edition. Again, tablature below. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4 in the C string. Then a big run here. 7, 5 on the A. 2, 0 on the A. 3 in the E. Open E. Now you can put a bit more legato in there. I do a lot of legato in this song. I don't really have a thought process behind it. It's more to facilitate speed and smoothness. I'll put in some indications and notation below. Feel free to adapt it to your own ends, right? We're playing music at the end of the day. We're not playing, you know, we're doing art, and you have artistic license to do what you want to do. Anyhow, that's that part there. And then we're going to go into... That's cool, right? Now, you could pick this. That's kind of hard. I recommend doing a little pull off here. We're going to play the 1, then pull off to the open string. If you haven't done pull offs before, again, you'll see other videos on Ukulelebang about this, but a quick, in a nutshell here. A pull off is where you're going to use this finger 1, to pluck the open string. See there? So you'll pick the 1 with your thumb, then pick the open string with the first finger. And that's your pull off. And we're going to do 4 of them. And then we're into a little line here. 3 in the E, open E, 2 on the C, open E, open E. Again, I'm putting a little pull off in between the 3 in the E and the open E. I do it twice. And then to finish the whole song off, we've got that same little walk up. 1, 2, 3, 4, little chromatic run. And then I play a little power chord here. 7 on the E string, 9 on the A. Then I play a little double E's. I play open E, 7 on the E. And notice that the version you heard when I was stealing the donut from Mrs. Ukulelebang, notice that how I use the dynamics there. I recommend that's what you want to do, like the original for this part. Really quiet, and then when that final chord kicks in, it it's shocking. That's what that final chord is. You know, a big bow, big hit at the end. That's meant to make you go, whoa, right? Meant to make you kind of uneasy, right? So bring the dynamics down at the end. There'll be some. I'll add some dynamics markings into our rendition just so you can kind of see a few ideas. Again, tablature below on Flickr. I like Flickr. It's quite cool. So many good pictures. And the final chord that we have is this chord here. Now, the chord we're playing. Quick correction. The chord I'm about to say is incorrect. The chord I mean to say is an E minor major 9, root minor 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th. I was an idiot and didn't realise till editing. E major 9 chords. It's got a root, a 3rd, a 5th, the major 7th, and the 9th in there. Now on the ukulele, there's a lot of notes to try and put in. So basically what we're doing is we're playing an E major 9 with no root notes. So there's no E. But because we've been playing, everything so far, it gives the listener context. So you hear that. It doesn't matter that there's no E. Here's the chord. We're going to play a 9 on the A string using our first finger. I put my pinky at number 11 on the E. 3rd finger, number 11 on the C with the open G. You can give it one big bash, or you can do I do. Just go crazy. And that there is the Pink Panther. Enjoy it, and enjoy stealing some donuts. Delicious. I had to go on a diet.